So today I will start with trigonometry. Just give me a second, I'll share my screen, okay?
Okay.
Basically, this trigonometry is related to the triangles. Okay, so a quick review of triangles. Triangle is a three-sided polygon. You know what is a polygon, right? Okay, so when I'm talking about triangles, you have right triangle, scalene triangle. I'm talking about the sides also. Okay, basically this trigonometry or the trigonometric ratios, we will be dealing with the right triangles, right angle to triangles. Okay, you may get a doubt if suppose if it is an acute or obtuse, we have some other methods of it. Okay, fine, no, got it.
Yeah.
So what is the trigonometry? First, we will just look into that. Okay, so trigonometry is just okay. See here, you are going to deal with right triangle. Okay, with respect to its acute angles. With that, okay, you are going to find the trigonometric ratios of the angles. Okay, and the measures of the degree will be 0 to 90. Okay, oh, got it? So first let me go into the topic of what is trigonometry. This is also like algebra, you have calculus, all those stuff. It's like a branch of mathematics where you are going to study about the triangles, how the triangles is related to its size, angles, everything. Okay, got it? This trigonometry is derived from the Greek word trigonometro. Okay, these three words they joined and they made it out. Tri means three, gon means sides, metron means measuring. In short, I can say measuring the sides of a triangle. That's called as the trigonometry. Okay, got it all? Measuring sides of a triangle, you call it to be trigonometry. Okay, here basically everything will be related to triangles. Okay, and you are going to consider right angle the triangle here. Okay, so the first thing, the parts of a triangle. When I'm going to talk about the parts of the triangle, we are having a right angle. Obviously, when I say right angle triangle, it will be 90 degrees. Okay, well, got it? Hereafter, every time we won't write it as 90 degree, we'll just produce it or represent it as like this, a box, a square box. If that is there, you have to assume that that's 90. Okay, well, got it? Fine. Suppose if this is my angle, the angle which I wanted to have, the acute angle I told you, right? The angle if I'm going to have, or I wanted to find, okay? So the side opposite to that angle A, you call it to be the opposite side. Okay, well, got it? The side opposite to the given angle, you call it to be the opposite side. So for angle A, which is the opposite side, that is side BC is the opposite side. Okay, well, got it? Then the side opposite to your heart, that is 90 degree, that is right angle, you call it to be the hypotenuse. And this hypotenuse will be longest in its length. Okay, that means, for example, I'm saying this is 3 centimeter long, this is 4 centimeter, means this will be 5 centimeter. Okay,
Yeah.
always keep this in mind while doing problem. They will ask you to find the side AB, that is hypotenuse. You can check your answer. Always that will be the longest in length. Okay, fine. So the side opposite to your right angle, you call it to be the hypotenuse. Okay, and the angle which is opposite, I mean the side opposite to your angle, you call it to be the opposite side. And the base, whatever you're going to have, is the adjacent side. This is if I take angle A. If suppose I'm going to take angle B, means angle is going to be my B, then the opposite side will be this one. Okay, and my adjacent side will be this one. Okay, got it? And this is my hypotenuse. Okay, this will not change because my 90 degree is this one only. Opposite to your right angle, you call it to be hypotenuse. Okay, so that's what they have just written here. Hypotenuse will be the longest side and it will be opposite from the right angle. Okay, and adjacent side is next to the angle A. If you take angle to be A, means it will be next to that. If you take angle B, means that will be next to this one. Okay, well, got it? And the opposite side will be the side opposite side of the triangle. Okay, understood? Got it? So this is the basic explanation of parts of a right triangle. Okay, Now, keeping this, I'm going to introduce 6 trigonometric ratios. There are totally 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay. So, have you studied Pythagorean theorem before?
Yeah.
Okay, then fine. So, in any right angle triangle, okay, the area of squares of any, you can just say like sum of squares of any 2 sides of a triangle is equal to the square of the third side. Okay, fine. So, if I'm going to have ABC is triangle, AB squared, that is the hypotenuse squared, will be equal to the sum of BC squared plus AC. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do is, keeping this only, I'm going to use all my trigonometric ratios. Okay, let me go to that. So, what are my trigonometric ratios? They have not written here. I will write it. Okay, the first trigonometric ratio is sine. Okay, then you have your cosine. Okay, I'm writing it the full form. Okay, but in short, you have to write it while doing the problems. You will represent as SIN. Okay, and cosine means you will say COS. Tangent, okay, the full form is tangent, and you will just write it as tan. Okay, then you have secant, okay, secant, that you will write it as SEC, because every time we cannot write it fully, so we take the half of the portion. Okay, secant, then you will have cotangent. Okay, cotangent will be cot. Okay, then you will have cosecant. Cosecant, that you will say it as CSE, cosecant. Okay, got it? Fine. But first, initially, they will teach you only these 3 things. Okay, first 3 trigonometric ratios, because the other 3 are the reciprocals of the first 3. If you know the formulas for these 3 things, you can just give the reciprocal. If suppose sine is going to, you are getting the answer as 1 upon 5 means, I'm asking what is cosecant means, it's 5. So reciprocal of the sine. Understood? Got it? So the formulas I'm going to tell. This is the formula for your sine theta. Okay, suppose if my angle I'm going to name it as theta. Okay, got it? Opposite side over hypotenuse. Sine theta is given by opposite side over hypotenuse. Your cosine of your theta will be nothing but adjacent side over hypotenuse. And your tangent of theta would be nothing but opposite side over adjacent. I will make you remember this very easily. See, sine theta is nothing but opposite side over hypotenuse. Okay, so this alone, all the things denominator will have the hypotenuse always go. Okay, first you have to write opposite and then adjacent. Tangent of theta formula is nothing but sine theta divided by cosine. Okay, please remember this till your AP calculus. You will be having some problems to solve on this. Okay, formula. Okay, so tangent of theta is sine theta over cosine of theta. Okay, got it? Please make a note of all the formulas. So sine theta over cosine. So what is our sine theta? It is fine. Writing only the first letter. Okay, opposite side over. Okay, divided by. What is your cosine of theta? Adjacent side over. Correct? So hypotenuse gets cancelled. You will be left with opposite side. That is it. Okay. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
But there is to remember this, they are producing one more thing. That is, this is a name of an England queen. Okay, Queen Elizabeth or someone. Okay, queen name it is. Okay, so they use the word Sokhat. Okay, Sokhatova. The name of a queen it is actually. They the mathematicians thought that they will use her name for this thing. Okay, see the first letters. S stands for sine, opposite side over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent side over hypotenuse. Tangent is nothing but opposite side. So when you have Sokhatova, if you remember this, then the trigonometric ratios are this. This is sine theta, this is cosine of theta, and tangent of theta. Always remember that your tangent of theta is nothing but Sin theta over cosine. Okay, understood? No? Got it? Till this, any doubts you have? You have any doubts?
No.
Fine. So let me move on to the next one. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. So that's what they have given. Suppose if angle A is my angle, okay, sin theta, the first three ratios alone, yes. Okay, sine of angle A will be opposite side over hypotenuse. Okay, cosine of angle A would be adjacent side over hypotenuse. Tangent of angle B is opposite side over adjacent side. Okay, Om? Understood? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just a minute. Suppose if my angle B, you are going to take the same formula will not change. Okay, keep that in mind. So the ways the ratios are made is the same. Okay. If angle B also formula is going to be the same. Number change can happen, but the formula is going to be the same. Okay. So that's what I was talking about the staccato, right? So here's a way to remember how to make the three basic trigonometric ratios. So if you remember this, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent side over hypotenuse, okay? Tangent is opposite over adjacent, okay? So put the underlined letters to make it. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for example, values of your trigonometric functions angle A. So, for example, if I'm going to have, just see this. Now, this is my angle C. So, that is 90 degrees. This will be my hypotenuse. Okay, whenever they give a problem, just mark this. Then you won't make mistakes while doing. Okay, and this is going to be my theta, means this will be my opposite side. And this will be my adjacent side. Okay, got it? What is the formula for sin theta? Opposite side over hypotenuse. What is your opposite side? It is A. What is your hypotenuse? It is. Okay, now I have a variable. Afterwards, they will start giving the numbers. Okay, next. Cosine of theta. When I talk about cosine of theta, what is the formula? Adjacent side over hypotenuse. What is my adjacent side? It is B over hypotenuse. Okay, now I told you tangent of theta is nothing but sin theta over cosine of theta. Correct? Yes, now, you are able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, sin theta over cosine of theta. It is A over C divided by B over C. A and B, A over B. Okay. The denominator gets cancelled, you will get here. Now, coming to the other three part of it. Okay. So, cosine of theta, okay, sorry, cosecant theta or whatever it is, it's nothing but 1 over sine. Understood? Got it? The formula for
Yeah.
cosecant theta is the reciprocal of your sine. You have to relate this with this. Okay? Got it all? So that's why they have written say sin theta is nothing but A over C. Then cosecant of theta will be C over. Okay? Then you will be having secant of theta. Your secant of theta is but 1 over cosine of theta. Okay? This is the formula. Secant of theta is 1 over cosine of theta. So this secant of theta you have to relate it with cosine. The reciprocal of the cosine they have. Understood all? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cotangent and tangent you have to relate. So cotangent is nothing but 1 over tangent. Okay. So that's why they basically teach you with the first three trigonometric ratios because all the others are the reciprocal of the first. Okay. Understood all? Got it? Yes? Till this you understood any doubts? Any doubts? Oh? No, your voice is breaking. I'm not able. No, okay, okay. Fine. See, now I told you like sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, cotangent, everything, the 6 trigonometric ratios I have told you. See, usually we will be dealing with a unit circle. Okay. See, for example, I don't know whether they have given here, otherwise I'll show you the unit circle. No, it's not here. It will be here. Just a I'll show you. 1 minute. You are able to see the screen, the other screen?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean the other page, not the PowerPoint and asking.
I cannot see the other page.
Ah, that's what I was. 1 minute, I'll share it. So this is called as a unit circle. You are able to see this? Because we already, always in NT calculus or whatever it is, we graph it. Okay. So when I graph it, not only for y equal to x squared or something, this trigonometric functions also comes there. I will have y equal to sine squared theta or sine squared x, like that, and all it will become. So that portions also we have to make it. Okay. You know that our circle, I mean the quadrant is divided into 4 quadrants, right? Okay. So you have x, y, and these two. Okay. So this is the first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant. Okay. And keep it in mind. You have to always remember this. All silver teacups. Okay, just remember this, all silver teacups. Okay. In your first quadrant, all your sine, cosine, tangent, all your trigonometric ratios will be positive. Okay. I mean the answer will be coming as positive. Understood? It can be 0, it can be 1, whatever it is, answer will be positive. That is, if I'm going to calculate sine of 90 degree or something, everything you will get it as in the first quadrant as positive answer. Okay, got it? For the second quadrant, the first letter alone take. In the first letter, what are the trigonometric ratios with S? It's sine, okay, and secant. Understood? These two will be positive. Other than these, all the things will be negative. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, come to the third quadrant. First, take the first letter. Tangent, okay. Only in trigonometric equations we have the tangent, okay. Except tangents, all others will be negative. That's why you can see these are the values of cosine and sine code, okay. All the things are negative. You understood? Negative answers we have.
Yeah.
Come to the fourth quadrant. Take the first letter. What are the values? Cosine is there in C. Then you have cotangent, okay. Except these two, all others will be negative. Understood? Got it? All silver teacups. Okay. Now let's move on to the unit circle. When I'm talking about the unit circle, see, this is my axis. Okay, fine. So this is my origin. This is 0, 0. Yes, unit circle, the name itself says that I'm going to draw a circle with a radius of 1 centimeter. Yes, so the distance, the radius will be 1 here. Yes, this will be 1, this will be 1, and this will be 1. So what will be the point here? 1, 0. Understood? Got it? Fine. This will be 0, 1, and this will be negative 1, 0, 0, 1. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, our thing is like our axis, that is the quadrants, will be from 0 to 360 degree we will be having. Okay, it will be started rotating. 0 to 360 we will be rotating. Correct? Okay. I will start with 0, then you will have 90 degree, then 180, 270, then 360. Understood? Got it? So first initially 30 degree, then 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Okay. Then 120, 135, 150. 180 degree. 180 degree is a straight line. This basic things you would have studied in your geometry. Okay. Then 270 degree, and then one full complete revolution. That is the complete angle. So that's called a 360. Okay, got it? So always you remember that the first value will be cosine, second value will be sine. Okay, understood? If they are allowing the calculator in the exam, it's well and good. You can use your calculator to calculate these values. Otherwise, you have to memorize this. There is no other go for this. Okay. In India, basically, they will give the trigonometric, the sheet with the values, but there we won't get it out. So definitely you have to memorize this. If the calculator is allowed, then no problem. Okay, move. Fine. So this always the first letter, first value stands for cosine. The second one is sine. Okay, move. So I start with the origin 0, 0. So when I go for here, it's here. Okay, move. Got it? It will be 1,
Yeah.
0. Okay. So I will say that my cosine of 0 degree is nothing but 1. Okay, move. Got it? And sine of my 0 degree will be nothing but 0. Understood? Oh? Got
Yeah.
it? Then I will go for cosine of 30 degree. Okay. Then this is sine of 30 degree. Now I will tell you a trick how to remember this. All the denominators you have to put it as 2. Got it? Understood? Oh?
Yeah.
All the denominators I'm putting 1. Sorry, 2. Okay. Just you put. Let me write it somewhere. 1 minute. Clear out. What you have to do first, you have to have the practice. Okay. This is for the first quadrant alone and say, okay. So I will put all the denominators to be 2. Okay. 30 degrees, 60, 45 degrees, 60 degrees. Okay. Fine. Now start from the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next 1. Start from the this one. 3, 2, 1. Understood? Start giving the square root to each one. Okay. So
Yeah.
square root of 2. Square root of 1 is 1 over 2. And in this quadrant, all the values are positive, so we don't have to put them. So when they ask a question, what is cosine of 60 degree? You have to take this one and write 1 over 2. Cosine of 60 degree is 1 over 2. Okay. When they ask what is sine of 45 degree, first is cosine, then is sine. Okay. So sine 60 degree will be nothing but sine 45 degree will be square root of 2. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
So this notes I will send you. Okay. So then coming to your 90 degree, when they talk about, I have told you this is cosine, then this is sine. When they ask cosine of 90 degree, you have to go to the example, check it out. Cosine of 90 degree is 0. Sine of 90 degree is 1. Okay. Maximum try to remember this and this both. Many places in your calculus and everything, you will get this. Sine 0 is 0, cosine of 0 is 1. That thing definitely here and there you will be getting, and this also. Okay. The opposite way you have to remember. Sine 0 is 0. Okay. And cosine of 0 degree will be 1. Okay. Fine. Home. The opposite of 90 degree. Okay. Let me go to the second quadrant. Same way you have to write all the denominators. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Only the sign differs here. Okay. Got it on? How I'm going to make it out? Now see this. This radians and all I will tell you afterwards. How they have written 2 pi over 3. All those stuffs afterwards. Okay. Let's go for the basic things. So this is negative 1 upon 2, negative square root of 2. Why there is a first? This is cosine, this is sine. Okay. This is the second quadrant. All silver. Silver means whatever items there in S alone will be positive. So this alone is positive. All the cosines are understood. Got it? Fine. Okay. Same way here also you have to write. But for the third quadrant, there is a difference. You will write all the denominators to be 4. You have to change it as 3, 2, 1, then 1, 2, 3. Previously, you have written 1, 2, 3, right? Then 3, 2, 1. Here you have to change it. Okay? This side also 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Coming to the sign, silver T, tangent, and that's it. Tangent alone. Other things will be negative. So that's why cosine and sine are negative. So 210, 220, 240. Other than this, if any values are coming, you will be allowed to use the calculator. Okay, got it? Fine. So come to this one. When you are going to have cosine of this one, cosine and sine. Okay. This I'm going to talk about. I'll be having denominator all 2, 3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2. You can have the square. All silver teacups. So cosine and cotangent will be negative. Positive, and all other things will be negative. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
This is the basic unit circle you have to always know. Okay. In your pre-calculus, what we will do is I will ask you to just give this and find the value of cosine of 350, all those stuff like this only pre-calculus. Okay, there the trigonometry will be like that. Okay, just give me. Okay, I was in the PowerPoint. Let me continue and finish that. Just give me a second. Okay, you are able to see this
Yeah.
now. So there is that table. Yeah, here. So that's why all these values are here. You are able to see that for that reason only I showed that unit circle. Unit circle is not needed for you now. Okay, it will be useful for your pre-calculus. But the thing is, I wanted to know what it is, how it is coming. For that reason, I explained it. Okay. Now coming to the basics of it in Algebra 2. Okay. So, for example, they have given a problem here. Okay. So the first, when you say Excel first, the first step you have to mark what it is. This is your hypotenuse, opposite side, and then adjacent side. If they are saying angle Q only, I have to find it. Okay. If angle Q means what will be the opposite side, this will be the opposite side. Okay. And this will be the adjacent side. Okay, got it? If angle is like P means opposite side will be this one and adjacent side will be this. Understood? Got it? So, first thing,
Yeah.
they have taken for angle
Yeah.
P. Okay, sine P, they are finding it out. Sine P will be nothing but what? Opposite side over hypotenuse, 16 over. Cosine of P will be nothing but, again, it's 12 over 20. Okay, then tangent will be 16 over. Okay. Now, let me move on to the next. Okay. If I'm asking you to find what is cosecant of, that's nothing but reciprocal of this. So 20 over 16. Okay. Next, what is going to be your tangent? Sorry, cotangent. Not cotangent. We will just have secant. What is your secant? Secant of P will be nothing but 20 over 12 because the reciprocal of your cosine. Okay. Then tangent reciprocal will be. Okay. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this is the way basically they will give a problem and you need to solve it. Okay. Now, very important part of the similar triangles and trigonometry. Okay. Well, two triangles when you are going to have. Okay. When you will say that the triangles are similar, if the ratios of the lengths of the corresponding sides are the same. Okay. For example, just see this. You are able to see this. You have to find the ratio of this. Find the sine Q for this, cosine of Q for this, tangent of Q. Okay, 12 over 20, 16 over 20, tangent over 12 over 16. Okay, got it? Similarly, you will have this one to be 3 over 5, 4 over 5, 3 over 5. When you can just notice that, I can just simplify this, correct? This is 3 over 5, and this is 4 over 5. Then this is going to be 3 over. Okay, got it? All the things are equal. Okay? So if the ratios of the sides are equal, then you say that the given triangles are similar to each other. Understood? Got it? Yes? Just a quick second. Yes, so let's continue. Sorry. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Okay, so this is what I showed you now. Okay, now, so these things can also be used by the calculators also. You can find it out. Okay, what you have to do if you have your scientific calculator, trigonometric functions, you have to take put sine, then 90 degree like that. Okay, if you want, I can share my screen and show you. Have you used to find the? I mean this one? Yes. No. The calculator
Yeah.
using sine and tangent.
Yeah.
Okay, then fine. Then okay. So coming to your identity part. Okay. So these are the basic identities you have to memorize for your trigonometry. Okay. Each and everything is having an explanation, but that will not be there for you. So don't worry about that. When you go to college level or something, there only the explanation part of everything is needed. Okay. So these are all you can just you remember that a plus b the whole square is a square plus b square plus 2. Like that. This is also like a formula. Okay. You can take a snapshot, otherwise I'll send it to you also. Fine. So all these trigonometric things we are going to use it here. Okay, and we are going to use it. Okay, got it? And we are going to use it in the problem and start solving. Okay, understood? So this sine square a plus cosine square of a equal to 1. This is a very basic identity. Maximum places. Okay, always sine square theta plus cosine square theta equals to 1. A theta and x. Okay, all other things wherever required we will be using. But this is a very the first one is a very basic identity. You'll be using in many problems. Okay, got it? Fine. Fine. So let me give a problem with this. Just give me a second. 1 minute. Because I wanted you to be thorough with the questions. 1 minute. Just a second. Then slowly we will go into the ratios and other ones. One second. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. You are able to see my screen? So can you see the first question home? No, it's coming. Participant can view the screen.
I can see it.
Ah, you can see it. Okay. Your voice is very low home, so I'm not able to identify. Okay. Solve each proportion they have given. Okay. So can you just try this and see? If not, I'll do it on the board. So you have to find the value of x first. Each proportion. So cross multiply and get the answer.
X is 22.5.
Very good. Let me solve. So this type you will be able to. Why this is given is when you are solving your trigonometric ratios, it will be easy for you. Okay. So now, can you just find what is tangent of A for this? They have given the formula also for you. Okay.
Over 3.
No, angle A I'm asking.
Okay.
Opposite side. First, mark the values. Okay.
3 out
This
of
is
4.
yes, 3 out of 4. This is opposite. This is adjacent. Okay. What about tangent of C? What will be tangent of C?
Okay. 4 or 3.
Yes, correct. Okay. Come to the next one. What will be sine of A?
Fine.
Yes, 3 over 5. Okay, good. Sine C. Yes, so Sine C is what?
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
4 to 5.
Yes. Okay. What about cosine of A?
Four to 5.
Cosine of C?
3 to 5.
Yes. Okay, let me go down. Now, fine. So the next problem, we have to make out for all these things, okay? I'm going to include this also. You have to tell me for cosecant of A. Okay. One by one we will solve, okay? Secant of A. Therefore, cotangent of A. Yeah. Yes, sir. Can you try this? First, sine A. Mark it out. This is my angle A. This will be my opposite side. So this is my
12
adjacent
over
line.
13. 12
Ah.
over 13.
Okay, yes. Okay, next. Cosine of A. Sine is opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cosine?
Oh, 12 over 13.
First one will be 5 over 13, then it is 12 over 13. Okay, good. Next one. What is my angle B? Cosine of B. So if you take this, then this will change
5
actually.
over 13.
Okay. Opposite side over adjacent side. Okay, yeah. Good. Next, what about tangent of B? Yes, so
1
tangent.
second.
Yeah. You divide both the things and tell me, okay? First, you need to find what
12
is
over
sine.
13?
No. You have to find sine B. What is your sine B? You tell me first.
Oh,
You first tell me what is sine B. Opposite side over hypotenuse.
12 over 13.
Yes, 12 over 30. Now, tangent of B is nothing but sine B over cosine B. Now, divide and tell me. Divide it and tell me.
156 over 65.
You just divide it, right? It's 12 over 30 divided by 5 over 13. Yes, so 13 gets
Yeah.
cancelled. So you will be left with 12 over 5. That's all. It's sine B over cosine of B. So you have to divide this by this. The denominators both gets cancelled. You will be left with 12 over 5. Okay, find tangent of A and tell me. Cancel the denominators, give the answers for your numerator. That's all.
Over 5 over 13 divided by
12 over 13. Yes. Always tangent is sine over cosine. Yes, so what is the answer you will be getting?
yeah.
What is the answer for tangent of A?
Tangent of A is 5 over 13 divided by 12 over 13.
Give the final answer. I'm waiting for the final answer.
5 over 12.
5 out of 1. Okay. Now let me clear all these points. Now come to this. Okay. So this is of the same type. Okay. Can you tell me what would be this problem itself? Okay. Let me go. See, they have given the right angle here. Which of the following represents the value of tangent of E? Can you just find and tell me for this? You can mark it here, do it on the board itself. You have to find tangent of E.
Okay. Tangent of B.
Pardon,
That's
sorry?
kind of tangent of A. It's asking for tangent of A, right?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
2.
Yes, it's 24 upon 7 because hypotenuse will be removed, so 24 upon 7. Okay. What's cosine of Q here?
Four.
Yes. Okay. And they're not having the inverse, right? One. Ah, let's try with C. You can give the answer in nearest 10,000. Okay, that is in decimals. Can you try and tell me what is the value of tangent of E? Because the triangle is tilted here, so we have to be careful.
Twenty-one over 20.
Yes, very good. Okay, that's it. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now, what is sine 48 degree? How will you calculate this? Any idea? Om? Can you use your calculator and find and tell me? Because we have only 30, 45 like that. Okay. You can use your calculator and let me know that. Just see to that.
0.74.
Just see to that it is in degree mode or radian mode. Okay. Always it should be in degree mode. Unless and until they say radian mode, you have to keep it in. Okay. One. So this is of the same time. One. These are the basics we will be having in algebra. Okay. Now see this. In right triangle ABC, angle A is 58 degree, AB is 8. Find the length of each of the following, rounded to the nearest 10. Can you find and tell me what is BC and AC? Oh, this method I have not told you. Okay, one problem I'll do it. 1 minute. See, oh, now we know how to use the calculator. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is this side length I have to find it out. Okay. Now this is my angle O. If this is my angle, this will be my opposite side. Yes. Okay. Oh, and this is my adjacent side. Fine. And this is my hypotenuse. Yes, you know. Got it? Fine. Now the missing length I'm going to find it. So what I'm going to do here is, see, the first thing, they are asking us to find this angle 58. Okay. So first we have to think all the trigonometric formula ratios. Okay. I have adjacent sides using that which I can use. Okay. So I feel that I will use the formula for cosine of angle A. What is cosine formula? Adjacent side over hypotenuse. Understood? Got it? Fine. I won't use sine because I don't know what is the opposite side at all. I cannot use that. Okay. Now, cosine of what is your angle A? They have given 8. Okay. That would be nothing. But what is your adjacent side? Have 8 upon. I don't know the hypotenuse. Understood? Got it? Now, take this to this side and this will come down. Okay. So, your hypotenuse, that is your AC, would be equal to 8 over cosine of 58 degrees. Okay, one, got it? Fine. So let's calculate what is cosine of 58 degree. Then we can divide by that. Okay. So just a trigonometric function cosine of 58 degree. Okay. 0.52 I'm getting. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
So I have to divide 0.8 divided by 0.5. These things obviously they will allow you the calculator. Okay, 8 divided by 0.52. So I'm getting the answer to be 15.38. Understood? Got it? Now,
Right.
see, I have got AC. Now, the remaining I have to find BC. BC is nothing but my opposite side. Just now, I have got this one. Either you use this one, okay, I mean, you can use the formula of sine theta equals to opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, boom. Or otherwise, one more choice is there. You can use tangent of theta. What is tangent of theta? Opposite side over adjacent. That also you can. Okay, boom. Got it? Both the things you will get the same answer. So I will use sine theta. Okay? Sine 58 degree would be equal to, I have to find what is your sine theta opposite side. I don't know what opposite side, that is BC only, I have to find it out. Divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 15.8. Understood? Got it? Fine. First, I will find what is sine 58 degree. So my sine 58 degree is nothing but 0.848. Okay, got it? That
Yeah.
you take it this side because I wanted to find this. Just multiply with this 15.8, that is equals to this. Okay? This will do. So 0.848 multiplied by 15.8. So that is 13.04. Understood? Got it?
Yeah.
That will be my. Okay? So this is the way you have to find the mistake. Understood? Can you try the next problem? Clear all these points. You just try. If not, I'll do it on the board. Don't worry. So second one, can you try to find the missing lengths? I'm also trying here so we can cross check our steps. Right? Got that, so
1 second.
once you're done, please let me know.
10.4, 10.42.
For which one you are saying? 10.42?
EC.
Okay, good. And BC you have.
10.79.
How much? Sorry?
10.79.
Yes, yes. Actually, what is happening is your voice is little bit, initially it was very slow, then it is coming out. So
Yeah,
that's
it's fine. Mm-hmm.
why I'm asking again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, which of the following would give the length of the hypotenuse PR in the diagram below? Okay, try and see. If not, I'll do it a bit. You have to find PR. That means the hypotenuse.
Two.
Yes, good. Now see this. An isosceles triangle has length of 16. See, all these sometimes figure they will give, sometimes the figure will not be there. You have to draw the figure. Okay. Length is 16 and the base angle measure is 48. Find the height of the isosceles triangle to the nearest 10. Okay. Create a right triangle by drawing the height. That means you have to draw the height. This will be the height of the triangle. Okay, got it? They are asking you to find the height of the isosceles triangle. So the height means this portion they are asking you. Okay. Now this is your angle and this is your 90-degree. Always wherever the height is there, this becomes a 90-degree. Okay. Right? Because this you will study afterwards. That is when I draw a line, okay, and it touches the opposite side of the base, it forms a perpendicular bisector. That's called as. Okay. I think in geometry you have studied, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
in that case, this will become right hand. Okay. Now, if this is right angle, this is my angle. So this is my hypotenuse. Okay, got it?
Mhm.
Now they are asking us to find this height. I don't know. So this is my opposite side and this is my adjacent side. Can you just find and tell me what will be the height? That's the question. So you have hypotenuse and the angle is given. You have to find the opposite side. So which trigonometric ratio you will use and find it. So which trigonometric ratio you will use more? Any idea?
Sine.
Yes, sine. Okay, good. Sine 48 equals to, you can calculate it. Okay. Opposite side over hypotenuse is 60. Just calculate it.
13.8.
Yes. Okay. Now take the next problem. Carlos walked 10 miles at an angle of 20 degrees north of due east to the nearest tenth of a mile. How far east X is Carlos from the starting point? So that means, see, from his 10 miles, he is walking to this, okay, towards east. He is in the north, he is walking towards east, okay. So now this is my base for, okay. So then this becomes my 90 degree. So this is my hypotenuse, okay. Fine. So now this is my angle. So this becomes my opposite side and this is my adjacent side. How far east? So that means you have to find the adjacent side and then. Can you calculate and tell me?
Yeah. Nine point four.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Angle of elevation, I need to make it out. Okay. Let me teach this in the next class. Okay. This angle of elevation and depression is again the next topic, which you have to be thorough. Okay. I'll just teach you in the next class. Okay. Got it? Fine. Okay. I'll try to send a worksheet on this. I mean the word problems alone. Okay. Just try to cover it out and send me, and I'm sending the score, whatever you have got. Okay. After the class. Okay. Fine. Okay then. Shall we wind up the class?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. Fine.